when I wake up, I will sing my praise unto you, my Lord. I will shout and dance. I will shout, I will dance to you. You have been my help forever and ever. Come on, hear you.
The Civilian Conservation Corps continues to make strides throughout its existence over the years. Adaptability, agility, dynamism are appropriate descriptors that aptly describe the posture of the Civilian Conservation Corps. Today, I stand proudly as the 9th Program Director to celebrate the success of the Civilian Conservation Corps for being and recognized as the premier youth development intervention program in Trinidad and Tobago. We celebrate the success of our young adults, who are really the critical and the core persons in this program, who have transformed into disciplined, confident, empowered persons with a sense of national pride. Today we celebrate these young adults who have moved on to become entrepreneurs, those who are now employed and employable in the public sector and private sector, and those who are all making meaningful contributions to the fabric and development of Trinidad and Tobago. The Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force is a critical pillar and a linchpin which gives this program its status. Additionally, the Civilian Conservation Corps broadening its scope into the skills training area, creating greater options and a greater level of diversity for our trainees as they graduate. As we look forward to the next 20 years of the Civilian Conservation Corps, we will remain agile and flexible and adjust to societal norms that prevail in order to provide solutions towards school violence, truancy, and societal strife that many of our young people face. The Civilian Conservation Corps looks forward to the formation of its own counselor support team to render much needed psychosocial support to our trainees. As we continue to pivot, we look forward to the establishment of 2 sub-regions in Tobago, one in the east of the island and one in the west of the island. And we hope that that pivot will be able to facilitate greater access to the program. A deeper foray into agriculture through certification and training, and agricultural production through our partnership and establishing partnerships with the UTT. The future is pregnant with opportunities for the Civilian Conservation Corps as we embrace our opportunities and possibilities to execute our vision and mission.
Let's not make any pretense about it. What is being done here, lives being transformed here, through your very hands, your very hearts, is indeed life-changing and life-transforming for so many people. And I want to thank you personally for your continued contributions to these things. Because it's easy to say, well, you know, it's Defense Force and the CDS has given us an order and we will do what the Chief of Defense Staff says. We can. But without the commitment of the hearts and souls, it becomes a walk. But what has come out of it continues to prove that for many of us is not a walk, but it's a continuation of dedication to the beautiful republic that we live in. And so the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force continues, PS, to pledge our overwhelming support for what has emerged to be, in my opinion, our single most important contribution towards young people in Trinidad and Tobago who sometimes feel themselves misunderstood, misplaced, and not belonging. And as God would will it, many of us here have the opportunity to make a difference.
The CCC's objectives are strategically aligned to that of my DNS. In fact, the ministry seeks to ensure that young people have viable opportunities to become productive citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. That is why interventions such as the CCC were established, so that once our youth have a will to transform their lives, they will have a space that will empower them to realize their full potential. The CCC is truly a special program. It is one of the most inclusive and safe spaces in Trinidad and Tobago that accepts young people of various academic backgrounds, family histories, and you foster our youngsters' development. It is truly heartening to hear stories of young men and women being given the opportunity to transform their lives through this program.
We've got so much to thank God for. So many wonderful blessings and so many open doors of brand new mercy. With each new day, that's why we praise you, and for this we give you the praise.
The work that you're doing will impact the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and I sense a great loyalty and care and love for our country here. So again, I want to say thank you to you. We move from a level of just position to a level of permission to a level of production. What have we done? To the level of what you call people development. The strength of a leader is not how many followers they have. The strength of a leader is how many leaders they have actually developed. Jesus did not come to star out forever. He told them, listen, there's going to come a time I'm not going to be with you anymore. But I want you to go and do greater things than I have done. I want to say to you every day that you put time, energy, and effort into developing young leaders in this country. That's the good work. And that's the work that will never be forgotten in this country. We have to develop these leaders out of the young people God has called us to serve.
Happy 20th anniversary, CCC.
Happy
20th. 20th anniversary, CCC. Woo!
Happy 20th anniversary, CCC.
Getting youth ready for life.
life over. Civilian Conservation Corps has opened doors.